From Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida, this is Poker Night in America. Hello and welcome to Poker Night in America. With Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Hansen. It is ladies' night here at Seminole Hard Rock.
And if you think these women play any less aggressively than the men, well, you are wrong. Also, get some help. It's 2017, for crying out loud.
We're going to restart here on Ladies' Night on Poker Night in America. Let's not get too worried about who's up or who's down. This is no limit hold'em stakes. I mean, anything can happen at any time.
That's all my stuff too. Everyone's like, I'm a huge Big Brother fan. I didn't know you were playing. I'm like, great. Vanessa stealing my hometown thunder.
Oh, I didn't mean to. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm just a cute, sad puppy dog. Don't blame me.
I'm sorry, guys. I was on a nationally televised TV show.
Poker Night in America brought to you by Chemo Sabi.
My little sister is not watching me right now. She's watching you, too. Yeah.
She's watching what?
She's watching her. She's not watching me.
That many.
Samantha Abernathy made the first raise with sixes and a re-raise from Vanessa Rousso to 425.
Sam tends to run pretty good in these spots on Poker Night in America. Sam's definitely got to call once. Vanessa would continue even with the hands the two sixes are ahead of.
We all have these cards.
Another four on the turn.
That is a pretty bad card for Sam. Great card for Vanessa. Both improved to full houses.
I'm laughing at you guys, laughing at Natasha laughing.
I'm just laughing at Samantha.
Samantha, who are you laughing at?
Laugh at her after the hand. Let her play the hand, the poor girl.
$1,100 the bet from Rousso, and Abernathy calls again. All right, so here comes the river. Now what?
Not a great river for Sam, and at least she's likely to know it. Oh, looks like Vanessa learned to act a little bit on Big Brother. She is not at all concerned about making a value bet here.
Here we go with the bet. It is 2,400.
Vanessa's pretty much only losing to a 4 or aces. Sam, on the other hand, is losing to a lot. Even some of Vanessa's bluffs just got there with that queen on the river. I mean, she's really begging for a call.
Please, please throw in a chip. Wow, and Abernathy does.
Kings.
Oh, well then, okay.
Kings are good.
8,900 going the way of Vanessa Rousso.
Did you sell your sick place in Vegas that you were selling?
Yes, I did.
That place was awesome. I saw that like online, like someone had shared it or something. That sweet
Yes.
place.
Yes, thank you.
Is that where a couple of summers ago when like you and Selps?
Yes, they were all living with me.
Yeah. You guys like openly talked about that a lot. That's why I
Yeah.
remember it.
It got weird though. My address got leaked online, and so too many people knew where I lived. So that's why I actually had to move.
It got weird.
Yeah.
Come on. Boy.
Good luck.
We are flipping. Like bags versus shoes, one of these two hands has a slight mathematical advantage.
No.
We got to sweat.
Still some sweat going to the river. Nothing doing. Danielle Andersen's gonna scoop up the crumbs that were left behind from the Vanessa Rousso hand. And we're gonna need a rebuy in seat 3.
Sam had a bunch of outs on the flop. Unfortunately, the 2 bricks that peeled off weren't any of them.
He said, nice hand. I said, thank you. I'm scooping the pot. Then he flips the same hand over.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
like,
my God.
It was like super. You know, I was saying too. I feel like as women that happens less to us. Like I was surprised. I was like, I
yeah,
can't
it
believe
actually
he's
has
doing
never
that.
happened to me.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to handle it. I was like,
Vanessa.
does not compute. I actually thought it was funny, but like, but it was. I was just I was very not used to that. It was really really.
Because normally
unusual
guys like get a
situation.
kick out of that. I just feel like they don't normally do it to women, and I was like, I can't believe he's doing this.
I have definitely never slow rolled a woman. I also have never beaten one in a pot.
And then I knit rolled you.
Have you slow rolled anybody? Ever?
Confused. I was like, how
That would require a winning hand.
Yeah, no, that
generally.
doesn't.
No,
I get so excited, I couldn't do it.
I very rarely have the opportunity.
I'm more likely to scream out, I won, I won, I won, than I am to slow roll somebody.
Not anymore. Now it's
the way this plays out.
now
like, how
it's
does she not
that
just
many.
have the queen there?
Rousso raises with 9s to 400.
She wants to do as I do.
I do.
See, she can't resist.
Oh, you guys are funny. Anything you can do, I can do better.
She's like, yep, I can do anything.
Well, I'm not thinking
No, you can't. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Oh, it sounded like she really meant that.
All right, let's see a flop.
Top pair for Taylor, flush draw for Daniels.
I'm all in.
I think Vanessa's gonna have to fold those 9s.
Abbey Daniels puts in her last 1,250 with that draw.
You both sucked out on me.
We'll
then.
call it top pair. Abby's gonna need to hit a club or running cards.
Yeah, just go. Just run it.
That is a brick, now just a club working for her.
You got it.
Brick, brick, ship it.
Nice hand, baby. Very close. Surprisingly, one notch away.
Poker Night in America is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Poker Night in America. It's ladies' night. Let's say no more.
Easy life sometimes.
She plays at the Bellagio. I play at Hollywood Bangor.
I wonder what the poker life is like up there in Maine for Sully.
I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna try this.
Is it a hotbed?
I honestly have no idea what the seat is like in Maine.
She can do it. I can do it.
Sullivan made it 325 with a suited ace-10.
It was me. Well, it got
And
like.
Danielle started this hand off limping the small pair, which is totally cool in the cash game. Flopping cheap sets and multi-way pots is how you make your money.
3 players together to the flop, brought to you by Kimosabi.
And we've got top pair
700.
for Stacey Sullivan as she fires 700 at it. Big draw for Taylor. Top pair versus big draws, like that classic matchup, the gladiator matchup, sword and shield versus trident and net.
No thanks. I'll pass.
Stacey Sullivan going to continue to bet. This is how we do it in Maine. 1,600.
The lobster bet. I think Taylor's getting the right price to call, but if I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means or how to calculate it.
I think you used it correctly, though, which is half the battle.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Jennifer Tilly. Ace on the river. This is a slam dunk value bet for Sully.
All in.
Pew pew fold.
I was gonna do that.
You still want to call?
I don't want to call now.
Show one. Show one.
Oh.
But I was gonna do that.
Nice one.
Brand new player at the table. This is Marsha Wolak.
Yeah, exactly.
She does look like a Marcia.
You're not going to do it, are you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, here we go. Just do it now and get it out of the
Nope.
way.
Gonna
Come
wait
on.
until it's mildly appropriate.
Don't make us wait around for what we all know is coming.
No, limit would
How much
be,
is it?
400,
Oh, well,
right?
I was
100,
just doing the simple math off of
Look
that.
at all these hands.
And cards that are in between them.
Out.
And here's the flop. Couple of spades there for Rousso. She picks up the nut flush draw. But Andersen's aces are still ahead.
And pre-flop, it was such a good spot for aces up against tens and ace 10. Only 110 left in the deck, and now Vanessa's probably going to find a way to run these down. Vanessa's definitely not folding. She could raise.
If you raise, you're probably going to get rid of Wolak. But if you call, you're probably also going to keep her in.
That's a good point, actually. This is a terrible spot for the new girl. This is the worst spot for a new girl since they moved it to Fridays after the Cleveland show.
Call.
A queen on the turn.
That's a great card for Danielle. Someone might have caught up a bit, but probably not all the way. So she should definitely keep barreling.
Yeah, one of these two she's got to put on a draw. So that means the turn should be expensive with 4,300 in the pot.
How much?
2,800 to bet from Danielle Andersen.
Vanessa's still not folding, though I think she's less likely to raise in this spot than she would have been on the flop. Looks like Danielle's got her covered. Much like one of David Blaine's stupider stunts, I'm not really sure what this tank is about. Like, I don't even see what it gains her in deception.
It's a call from Rousso. There goes Marcia Wolak.
Good fold from the tens.
So now heads up with pocket aces in the draw.
Nearly 10,000 in the middle.
And welcome to Get There.
It's great that Vanessa gets there, unlike my dad, to my Little League games. Danielle can so easily check behind. Vanessa will not have the chance to check raise her. She's going to bet this.
Vanessa Rousso has less than a pot-sized bet that is left.
All in.
And now she's all in.
Really bad spot for Danielle. Ultimately, aces are still just a pair.
Not a huge fan of the turn. Not a huge fan of the river. Not blaming you. Just silent observations.
It sounded like she was blaming you.
Vanessa's really good at the polarizing river bet to make it look like she's trying to buy the pot, but has anyone really seen her do it recently with air? No.
Nice hand.
And Danielle Andersen has to do what so many amateurs hate doing, and that is folding aces, but it is the right call, we can see. And a $17,000 pot for Vanessa Rousso.
Good, disciplined laydown.
Well, that was fun.
I don't really think it was that fun. I don't know.
Why am I sitting here in the dark? And those little girls are up on stage in pretty dresses. I didn't want to be the person in the audience watching them do their thing.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America. That's Joe Stapleton. I'm Chris Hansen. Back to Ladies' Night.
And then I come to like Florida and I'm like, oh, that's right, my hair is still frizzy. When I moved there, I was like, oh, I must have gotten better at doing my hair. This cut must be great or something. Must be my shampoo. And then I was like, oh, never mind. It's just that there's no moisture.
Ite calls with suited 9-6. And here goes Marcia Wolak.
I hope she's got queens beat.
She got aces. Is that okay?
Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
And there it is, everybody, if you were waiting for it. Could have just got that out of your system like 8 minutes ago. But the raise is to 800.
Oh man, is Vanessa looking to put another bet in? Yikes.
Bye-bye.
All in.
Well, that took about a half a second, and so did the call.
Things have escalated quickly. Aces versus Lady Kings.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Oh,
No.
Wow. Nice hand.
so sick.
Oh,
Nice hand.
well, you barely had time to make one bad joke about her, Stapes.
That's enough for me. Nice hand,
I
girls.
could have done so much more.
Fast.
I don't really think you could have. I think that was pretty much your runway there.
Good playing you. I feel terrible to see you.
You too. Have fun.
Sorry you didn't run very well.
That's okay.
Danielle Andersen in the straddle.
That actually happened in the main event a little while ago. My other card was a queen.
Oh,
And
really?
the dealer ended up flopping a queen.
Now it's Vanessa Russo's turn for aces.
It's always a bummer.
They're going around this table.
Yeah, you're just like,
Tripled up. Like,
wah, wah, wah.
Exactly. That's how I go. Then you know you're running bad.
Oh my goodness.
man.
And once again, aces are just dusted on the flop. Or Vanessa does have that ace of spades there.
Vanessa cracks aces, and now she's a pretty big favorite to have them cracked herself.
500 was the bet from Vanessa Rousso. Danielle Andersen called. Stacey Sullivan calls with top pair.
I like the name Stacey Sullivan. Sounds like a comic book alter ego. Spider-Man's girlfriend, or the true identity of Poker Girl. I think Danielle's likely to just call. Maybe Stacey stays in the pot. When this goes bet, call, I am not loving top pair here.
And neither is Sullivan, so she's going to fold. So now we're heads up with Rousso and Andersen.
That is a good fold.
All right, river time.
Vanessa planning on check calling here to control the pot and maybe pick off a bluff. A bet here, however, would not be a bluff.
Aces?
And Moon opts to not bet river. Tough to get paid off by a worse hand. But Vanessa probably the one hand that might have paid off a river bet.
Still 5,200, a nice pickup for Danielle Andersen.
I wasn't gonna call.
So glad I didn't call the turn.
Not now, Stacey. It's not always about you. Remember Sophia's bachelorette party? Let's not have a repeat of that, okay?
Danielle Andersen doing great here tonight on Poker Night in America, building quite the chip stack. It looks like it's going to be Rousso and Andersen yet again.
You want us to leave you two alone, or?
All right, here comes the flop, brought to you by Kimosabi.
We need a candle, bottle of wine. Check.
The best hand flops best. Top pair for Rousso. Calls the bet from Andersen.
Now Rousso also picks up a nut flush draw.
Andersen picks up a gut shot.
They both check.
That is not the gut shot she wanted to hit, however. Terrible run out for Danielle. This is a worse run out than Norman Chad's first marriage. She left the front door open.
How many is Norm up to now? Is it a baker's dozen?
The 13th one is free.
And now it's that all-important heart check from Rousso.
This is only because we just talked about this. Just in freaking case you got the straight flush. Just in case, I'm just gonna call.
Or is it a straight?
Wow, Vanessa's just calling with the nut flush, afraid of the potential straight flush.
Here, I thought I got there.
She is gonna win a big pot regardless. And these two can just not stay out of each other's way. They have a grudge, like they both wore the same dress at the Oscars.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You had the king 10 you showed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got an extra 100 too, because I misclicked on the flop.
I think I was about 3 or 4. My mom took me to see a play. And in the play, there were a bunch of little girls on stage, and they were all dressed in flower costumes. I think they were playing flower fairies. And I thought, why am I sitting here in the dark in clunky shoes? And those little girls are up on stage in pretty dresses. So I knew that that was the place to be. I didn't want to be the person in the audience watching them do their thing.
Poker Night in America is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
Ladies' Night 3 on Poker Night in America comes to an end like this, and it was a good trip to South Florida for Vanessa Rousso. She's up over $19,000, and Abby Daniels probably wishes she'd have found something better to do, down $17,000.
Well, that was fun. But I think we can all agree that the real profit is the friendships that were created. Good night, everybody.
Can I do my part? Or
Just trying to make it nice, but go ahead.
it got weird there for a second.
fine.
Just like an after-school.
Chris, do it!
Okay, fine. For more Poker Night, go to pokernight.com or find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch for up-to-date information, full episodes, and unedited live streams. For Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Hansen. See you next time on Poker Night in America.